Watch this.
You're going to tell me that you have the House and the Senate and the Executive and the Supreme Court, and you can't figure out how to fund the fucking government? Also, it's the Democrats' fault somehow? This is what you're going to go with? Are you sure? Conservatives, they come here for a second. They think you are fucking stupid. Do you understand? Your own admit the people that you voted for think that you are dumb as rocks.
Before we get started, Mr. Good Trouble, how many votes does it take to pass something through the Senate? Since Republicans have all branches of government, how many votes does it take to pass something through the Senate? You don't know? Clearly you don't, because you clearly haven't passed civics. It takes 60. An easier question, how many Republicans are in the Senate currently? Oh, you don't know that either. 53. That means that there was 47 Democrats in the Senate. But I digress. The vote went 55 to 45, meaning that 2 Democrats came across the aisle and voted for this to keep the government open. It's crazy because this is a bill that has been voted on multiple times, even under Biden, and they passed it without question under Biden multiple times because they were getting their pet projects funded other ways. Now that those pet projects aren't being funded, they're holding the government hostage for $1.5 trillion. That means that your military men and women don't get to get paid, but they got to work. That means that your TSA, your planes, flights delays are happening because these people are not getting paid, so their morale is low. Maybe you should stop lying to people and tell the truth. It is not the fault of the Republicans. That's why this is shut down. It is indeed the fault of the Democrats. That's why the government is shut down. Maybe if you learn to tell the truth, things will be better. But you excel at lying. Maybe you should stop photography and become a...
And this is why I find it hilarious when they call him, the president, and his cabinet fascist, because something I just learned, right? So I'm not saying I'm anyone smart. A dictatorship, right? Essentially dictatorship. This is the problem, right? Even the Democrats know this. There are checks and balances. Even though, Republicans have control of the Senate, the House, all branches of government, they still are checks and balances. So you cannot you cannot become a dictator, right? You cannot, I would say, abuse power in a way where, again, things that the president can do, that's within his power. So essentially, he's not really abusing power. So this is why I've said the left, the Democrats are ridiculous. Okay, he's doing things that presidents are able to do. So when they say that he's a fascist, he's a Nazi, that shit is fucking lies. Okay, because even they know that there's checks and balances. You cannot overstep your bounds, right? And if you are, right, there are others that are holding you accountable. So that's one of the I guess, double-edged sword of our government, where you cannot go crazy, right? You cannot go crazy. You cannot do things that are not within your power. So that's why these people, no, it's not conservatives, right, are being treated like they're stupid. It's the left, right? It's Democrats that are treated like they're stupid, okay? Because, elected officials are calling our government fascism, Nazis, all that shit, but they know better. They know that's not true, right? They know that it's not the fault of Republicans that we are dealing with the things we're dealing with, right? Because they know that they have power to stop shit or, make things work. It's just that they're fighting Trump on every single thing Trump is doing.